welcome to another Spotlight Success Story. Today I'm pleased to be joined with a team that I had the pleasure of working with. If you all wouldn't mind, would you just introduce yourselves real quick?
Happy to. LouAnne Flanders-Steck. I'm the Executive Vice President of Entrepreneurship for the Greensboro Chamber at Launch Greensboro.
And I'm Jennifer Hensel, the Assistant Director at Launch Greensboro.
When Brainpower Advisors works with a team, we work with each person individually to give them some insights and then come together as a team to see what we can pull from that. So I want to talk with each of you about both of those aspects today. One thing that was kind of cool that came up for both of you was that vision really impacts how you do your work, and you can manipulate that really to be more efficient, more effective. So LouAnne, for you, it was just that you are a very visual problem solver. So how were you able to integrate that into your workday?
And one simple way was with my calendar. And so what we talked about color blocking my time to make sure I can get my to-dos done. And after a time of doing that, I realized I didn't even need the colors. I just needed the blockage. Mm-hmm. And what it really did was allow me to block my calendar to get things done, get them done off my to-do list, and then also to realize I don't have any more time to add, so I can't say yes. So it's taught me how to say no in a little easier manner.
So it's really impacted your productivity in a positive way.
Very much so.
That's great. And Jen, for you, the visual came through in that your brain takes in a lot of information visually all at once, but it can be overwhelming to where it stops you from being productive. So how have you been able to take that information to benefit your workday?
So the way that I used it was kind of reorganizing the way I made my to-do lists. And the other learning we had was that my brain likes to put things in buckets and categories, and that's the way it's able to manage the multiple projects that I have going on. And so I create a to-do list that is rather than an entire whole list of everything where I look at it and I realize there's no way I can get it all done and my brain just frazzles out. I make to-do lists that are project-based, so they're all in these categories. I can cross them off. I don't get overwhelmed, and it has made me much more productive.
It's great to hear that productivity has been increased for both of you. When we think about how we came together as a team, one thing that really stood out to me was that learning more about LouAnne's working memory helped you all create a system for how to stop duplicating work. So LouAnne has this amazing working memory, which means she holds a lot of information in her head all at once, which is fantastic, but sometimes can work against her in a team setting. Can you all talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So knowing that my brain won't drop things until they're done was really beneficial, and the way that we had approached it was really just with another simple strategy. So Jen, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so it's really about aligning our communication to the way that our brains work best and how we're going to process that information. And so what we've done is, and again, we're a small team, and so there are a lot of chances for us to just kind of cross in the wind. And so to make sure things get done at the beginning of the week, I lay out, based on my to-do list that I had created, kind of my action plan for the week, and I send that to LouAnne on a Monday, and then at the end of the week I go back and I cross everything out in that same email, and I also flag things that I need for her to complete or for her to know are not done. And so what I think that's done is let projects drop off of your list, knowing that they've been completed, but doing it in a way, it wasn't that the work wasn't being done, it was the way it was being communicated wasn't effective enough.
Right.
And so we were able to find that little piece of the puzzle, and I think kind of plug that in.
It sounds like it streamlined your workflow a little bit better.
Very much so.
So rather than kind of flailing around, you really know what's going on.
Yep.
So thank you guys both for being here with me today. It's really exciting to share your story. If anyone else would like to improve their efficiency, their team workflow, I would encourage you to visit my website at harnessyourbrainpower.com. Have a great day.